Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you have my May unboxings. And so I do not like waiting to unbox my packages, so you will see separate clips for each unboxing. And I am filming this actually after I filmed my April unboxing for Fairyloot because my coffee and book club box has already arrived. I will admit that I have not yet tasted the coffee from the last month. We shall see what these books are like. This is one that I am not sure of based on the book selection. I'm gonna give them at least this one and one more before I make a decision. So in this month's box, well, that looks gorgeous. This is also from Mahalo Coffee Roasters, which I believe was the same one. I thought they got from different places, but yep, roasted in Knoxville, Tennessee. I remember that from the last one, but it is an update on the packaging. So maybe they just use a local coffee source. Now I have two more bags that I need to have ground up. Ooh, this one looks gorgeous. I like the look of these books better than the other ones. Not that I might not enjoy them, because never judge a book by its cover. But here we have A Brightness Long Ago. This is a fairly recently published book, but still backlist because it was published in 2019. Okay, so one of the blurbs on the back, I'm not gonna read the summary. It's a fantasy book, obviously, because fantasy is what I chose, but it says, Kay shows why he's the heir to Tolkien's tradition. Sort of intrigues me, but also I don't trust the blurbs. And then, oh, I don't like the feel of this, but it's really cool. It's textured a little bit. So this one is The Grand Dark by Richard Cadry. I almost read Cadry as part of the title. This one is also published in 2019. Okay, so this one looks like it is going to be some sort of blend between fantasy and sci-fi, urban fantasy, and potentially sci-fi. I'm getting the sci-fi from some of the blurbs on the back, but it's set after the end of a war in a fictional place, I believe, but it's supposed to be like the here and now. So I am definitely more intrigued by these two books than by the first set of books, but I do love the fact that you get two books. Not like I need help in my book addiction. And again, we have the random lollipop. I don't get the random lollipop. Next in the unboxings, we have a new box, and this is the one that was the quarterly box. And I was expecting it to be in a box, but it came in a package. We shall see, and this one is call number. I don't remember, there were a few different options that you could do, so I might have chosen the lowest tier. So in here, it looks like it is literally just a book. That's it. And the book is Child Bride by Jennifer Smith Turner. This seems like women's fic or lit fic, so we shall see. I expected more, like there was supposed to be more in the package as far as I knew. That's a little disappointing. Oh, okay, so there is something. It's in the book itself. Interesting. So we have like one of those old-fashioned like card catalog things for this. African-American fiction, child marriage, married people. Those are the different tags on it. So it looks like this is coming straight from a library. And then we have a bookmark of sorts in the shape of a book and a sticker, another sticker. Interesting. Not starting off all that great, but I don't think it cost all that much. So instead of doing a separate clip, I'm just gonna go right into the next box, which is Owlcrate. Okay, so I do not remember what this month was, but there were these lovely squigglies sticking out of it. The chosen one is the theme. Oh, I do remember one of the things in there, and I'm so excited about it. So before I get to that, oh, this is Darker Shades of Magic inspired because it says, transport yourself to Red London with this beautiful wooden wall banner. Seems small for that, but I love London. I haven't read Darker Shades of Magic, but it's on my eventual TBR. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so it's the Ars Travars. It's not gonna come up very well, but it's got like underground paths and letters on it. So that is cool, I like that. Greek Myths pen set. Supposedly inspired by Song of Achilles. I'm kind of picky about my pens. Picky but not picky. So these types don't tend to be my favorite. Honestly, they seem a little childish. But I need pens at school and I'm out. Nice gold tip. I mean, they look nice. I feel like I could eat the world raw. And I am made of memories. So we'll see. I would probably lose them. I tend to lose all of my pens, hence why I need pens. All right, interesting. I have not read Song of Achilles. Okay, and we have some sort of fabric item, and it's got something in it. The head is too wise, the heart is all fire. Oh, this is like a portable chess set. Well, that's really cool. So it's got this nice pouch with the plastic pieces, and you've got your board here. Oh, I bet this is Raven Boys inspired. Pretty sure this is Raven Boys inspired. So this is something that they've done other pieces in. It's a Lord of the Rings inspired bowl. I'm so excited. On the bottom we have the Shire. And then just look at that artwork. The door. Ah, I love it. Well, that's a win there. We have a bookmark. Interesting. There's usually a pin in here, but it does not look like I have a pin. And they didn't say anything about the pin being missing. So the next one is, theme for the next box is of romance and rivalry. So I have seen the book talked about. It is the latest of the Rick Riordan Presents imprint, and it's the first YA of that imprint. I saw it advertised. We've got, oh, this is a beautiful print with the author note on it. And this is Ballad and Dagger. So it's gorgeous. Nothing special on the pages. Oh, that same print for the end pages. Love it. So we do have reverse cover art. And we also, I love music. Okay, this is gorgeous. Escucho al mundo, a tu propio corazón, a tu espíritu tu canción. I love that, Spanish and English. And then we've got treble clef here on the back. I did see it advertised. Oh, this is. So we have this version of the cover. And on a lot of these reversible dust jackets, it doesn't have the title on it. But this one, you could actually reverse it, and it's nice. Okay. That's the kind of reversible dust jacket that I like, because it still has all the information about the book. And I actually think I might like the other side of it better, because it doesn't have the blurbs on the back. Okay. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to look at the spoiler card to see if I'm just missing my pin, or if they said anything about it. Okay. No, it has on there that there's supposed to be a luggage pin, and it's Throne of Glass inspired, so I'm not too fussed about it, but still, I didn't get it in my box. So I will have to message them about the luggage pin. Only really because I'm a collector, and I bought the thing, so I should get it. So let's see if I'm right about the other things, though. Okay, I hate the fact that I missed out on it, but it's a 4-part collection, and so I have the second part in the collection, which is the Shire. Love that. So I was obviously right about that. And then the travel chess set, I was right. Travel chess set is the Raven Cycle, or the Raven Boys is the first book. And then Darker Shades of Magic, it did say on the box. And I mean, how could this design not be Darker Shades of Magic? And then we have a bookmark from Stella Bookish Art, and it is inspired. It has quotes from Jade Fire Gold. All in all, not a bad box. There were some things that I really loved. I do enjoy this chess set. I think it's really cool. Definitely something I'll bring for travel. I love this bowl. So again, they're doing these collections of things that I like, so I might stay for that. I mean, this design, really cool. I like London. I'd have to figure out a place to put it. Not so fussed about the pens. They're fine. I need pens, so I'll take them into work. Yeah, overall, not a bad box. Sad to be missing my pin, but Popping in real quick to say I messaged Owlcrate about the missing pin and a little note saying, sorry we missed an item. So I have my literary luggage pin. Here is the Throne of Glass literary luggage pin. So the next unboxing, you get red-faced me after field day, which I mentioned in the vlog for the last week of May. This unboxing is TBR, Tailored Book Recommendations. Pretty sure I went and searched this up after watching a video, a sponsored video by Jean Bookish Thoughts. And it just so happened that before I came in here to film this, I watched another video where someone did this. So with Tailored Book Recommendations, you go on there, you answer a lot of questions. I didn't film that. I didn't save my responses. You can choose to get recommendations, or you can get the books shipped to you if you're in the US. So I think I have 3 new books in here. Let's see what they did. And I think they write a letter about why they chose each of these books. So that'll be interesting to see. So it is well packed. Oh, interesting. I already recognize the book on top. Okay, so we got the letter. So let's read the letter. So the bibliologist did these. Okay, this will be my first Niveau book. This is Siren Queen. So with your love of history and fantasy, I think you're really going to enjoy this magical book set in old Hollywood. Aspiring actress Louise knows success doesn't come easy, especially for a Chinese-American girl from Hungarian Hill. But in a world where blood sacrifices and magical deals can cause one's star to rise or fall, becoming famous might actually be within reach, if Louise is willing to give up everything, that is. I have seen a couple other people read this and give this rave reviews, especially Beautifully Bookish Bethany. Excited about that. Next we have, and these are all hardbacks and they're new, so this is so cool. Next we have The Red Palace. Okay, so this is historical fiction set in 18th century Joseon, Korea. A young nurse working at the palace becomes wrapped up in a series of political murders in this thrilling historical mystery. That sounds really cool. So I thought they told more about why they chose each of those, but it just seems like the tailored things that they're saying was just about the first one, but up at the top, and I'll get to that in a second. The other one is The Sentence by Louise Erdick. This novel comes from acclaimed Anishinaabe author Louise Erdick. Okay, well that's cool. It's one of the best pieces of fiction to come out of the COVID-19 pandemic. So I'm pretty sure this is one of my stretch ones because I'm not necessarily a contemporary one, but I'm really intrigued by that. I like this. I like this already, this tailored book recommendations. So the first part of this says, special book delivery. I hope you're ready for some great new reads because these books are just what you've been looking for. And for your first ever round of recs, I've pulled together 3 great new releases by authors of color. So I did specify that I wanted to read more from authors of color. So I loved the fact that all of these are by authors of color. A historical fantasy novel, a contemporary literary novel, and a historical fiction novel. Like none of them actually fit in my exact bubble of what I typically read. So that's really cool. But I love that these are brand new hardbacks. So that's super cool. So I'm really excited about this. I think they did really well. Oh, this is going to be tricky because this is a white hardback. I normally take the dust jackets off when I read. White has a tendency to get stained. So nothing special on the hardcovers. That's what I was just checking. This one does have deckled edges. These are books that I would not have picked up on my own. So I'm really excited about that. I think that TBR, or Tailored Book Recommendations, at least so far, has done really well. So the next unboxing that we have, I'm a little wet because it's raining, and for some reason, multiple different mail carriers and delivery services can't tell which house is which. My neighbor's house, their driveway is right next to ours, but our mailboxes are on the other side of the driveway, so you can tell which is mine and which is the neighbor's. The only reason that I went and looked is because I got a notification that it had been delivered, and so I was I'm like, there's no bright yellow package for Illumicrate, which is actually on time. So I had to go out in the rain because my umbrella is at school. Our theme is in the dark. Now I do know which book this is. They did reveal that on the last time, so I am actually excited about that. So we have one of their collectible teacups. Now I don't drink tea, but I like Pretty Things. And this is their, I guess it's a goddess collection. So this is Nyx, Goddess of Night. So it's a cup and saucer. Oh, it's very pretty. I really like the design. Okay, so first we have the saucer, and then we have the teacup. Very pretty design. I really like that. Okay, so that'll be a nice decorative piece. Got a nice black pouch. It is bubble wrapped. Oh, I'm not really sure what fandom this is from, but it is gorgeous. Really like that. Okay, so we've got a nice thin package. I guess this may be Bookmarks. Oh, yep. Wow, this is a pretty bookmark. Okay, so it's a metal bookmark. I was a little distracted because of the backing card. This is definitely not a bookmark that I'm going to use actively. I don't know if it's coming across well on camera, but this is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this next item is inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess, based on the author. This is so tightly wrapped, having trouble getting into the plastic. Okay, this is a book of some sort, but this is just gorgeous. How dare the night which stretched before us yet ablaze with the light of the moon and stars, it felt as bright as day. Sulin Tan, pretty sure it's Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Oh, okay. I'm not a huge bullet journaler, but that's what this is. All black. It's very gorgeous, but I have more traditional inks. I don't have any pens and things that would go on this, so I might give it away. I might see if I want to get into bullet journaling. Not sure. But it is, I really like the book though. And that brings us to the book itself. It is The Book of Night by Holly Black. Really excited. I almost bought this on a recent Barnes & Noble trip, but so we got the end pages. And we've got, oh my word. Okay, no under dust jacket art, but do you need it with this? Wow. Okay. Yes. Might be one of my favorite Fairyloot books. Love it. Okay, so Book of Night is Holly Black's first adult fantasy. I really enjoyed her Cruel Prince series, which I have, and I did get the rest of the series. So I'm excited to see what her foray into adult literature is. Charlie Hall has never found a lock she couldn't pick, a book she couldn't read, or a bad decision she wouldn't make. Love that. And I love a female character named Charlie. I just really enjoy that. Okay, so it looks like we got fantasy. We've got dark academia, I think. I'm excited to get to this. I have way too many books. All right, so let's see what the different fandoms are that I didn't recognize. Well, that's too bad. I remember now that there was a Nevernight item, and this is the Nevernight item. I'm obviously going to keep it. It is gorgeous. I have zero interest of ever reading Nevernight. Okay, so I was right. The journal is inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess. The bookmark is inspired by Monstrous, which is a graphic novel series. I forget the author's name off the top of my head, so I don't want to get it wrong. Next month's theme is Fight for Your Future. Okay, so the book next month is a YA urban fantasy. I'm not a huge urban fantasy fan, but I've found ones that I like. And chosen fandoms for next month: Greenbone Saga, A Closed and Common Orbit, don't know that one. Girls of Paper and Fire, I've heard of that one, not read it. And an officially licensed The Dark Artifices item. I have an interesting relationship with officially licensed items because they tend to not have as much creativity as, you know, an author, a real creator's ideas. I think this was a solid box. It was a big box too. The last May unboxing that we have is Fairyloot. So Fairyloot, I guess, ships the latest out of all the boxes that I get. And I have avoided all spoilers. Okay, so this month's theme is Cloak and Dagger Stardust Tea Strainer. Now, I will admit, I have tried multiple times to like tea. still don't. But my cousin drinks tea, so I might give this to her. But oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so we've got this here and this design. And so you would set this on the top of your cup, put the strainer in, and brew yourself some tea. So I mean, I think it's great. I think it's cute and adorable. I just don't drink tea. But to go along with the tea strainer, I assume we have a Celestial Kingdoms mug. Oh, this is cute. I need to just see the bottom of this, and this is adorable. So we have the bottom here, and then we have this. This is gorgeous. Okay, I like it. I think it's 12 ounces. Okay, so it is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. That's what I thought. It says Daughter of the Moon Goddess on the bottom. It doesn't say how many ounces it is. I'm guessing it's 12. That's my problem with these decorative and pretty mugs. I drink a lot of coffee, and the minimum size for my coffee mug needs to be 16 ounces. But I do love this. It's very pretty. I probably will use it as decoration. Next we have something I'm probably not going to use. Those are scrunchies. I mean, maybe. I always do put my hair out, but I'm not a decorative kind of person. But we got daggers. I don't know how well this is coming across on the camera. We got daggers, and there's text on, you're an absolutely stunning, wondrous, wide something creature. I probably won't wear these. Cute, but I mean, before I had long hair, this would have been no use to me. And what about guys who get this? So I don't know about the applicability of this particular item. Okay, again, another applicability thing. This is a Red Rising bottle opener. So we've got this card. I have not read Red Rising. Sci-fi is not my favorite genre, although I've heard really good things about Red Rising. But oh, this is cool. I like this as a decorative piece. Okay, this obviously goes with the theme with Red Rising and the designs. I think that's cool. It says something on here, but I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. So this is cool. I will never use it as a bottle opener, but I do like it. So again, nice decorative piece here. Okay, the book feels really thick, but I'm going to get to that in a moment. Okay, so we have some bookmarks, and then we have the Empress and the Hierophant for the tarot cards. Part of me is wondering if this is These Hollow Vows based on this. This is not what I think of the main character from These Hollow Vows, which I didn't like. It was so cliche. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I didn't like it. But I do really like these tarot cards and the artwork. So we shall see. Let's look at the spoiler card to see what everything represented. So Red Rising, Daughter of the Moon Goddess. So the tea strainer features a quote from the book, which I'll get to in a moment. Oh, okay. Blood and ash scrunchies? No. Bye-bye. No thanks. And foiled mythology bookmarks. Okay, so I don't remember if we got mythology bookmarks in the last one, but apparently these are a collection, and these are 3 and 4. And we have Loki. Okay, I can see that now that I know this is Loki. And Kumiho, which I'm guessing they're not from the same mythology. I'm guessing this is Japanese because I see the fox spirits, so I'd have to look that up. And now we come to the tarot cards. So I was right about the tarot cards. The tarot cards are These Hollow Vows. All right, and we have the book, so I'm going to pull out the letter from the author first. Well, that's cool. Okay, I think I know what this one is, and I'm really excited about it. Yes, it is! Okay. It's the Stardust Thief. I'm so excited. I saw purple sprayed edges, and I'm like, that's not the Stardust Thief's colors. But I have heard so much good things about this, and I was wondering, because these look Middle Eastern, and clearly I like Middle Eastern fantasy, and I've heard really good things about the Stardust Thief. So now let's take a look at all the specials. So let's see. Okay, so it is solid purple sprayed edges. I love it. I love it. Give me all of the fanciness on the actual book itself. Okay, okay. Fairyloot, I was gonna say this was a lukewarm box, but you redeemed yourself with the Stardust Thief. So Stardust Thief is Middle Eastern. Oh, I forgot about the end papers. Okay. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So Stardust Thief is Middle Eastern mythology. Okay, I know this is different than Sands of Aralia, but I'm getting Sands of Aralia vibes, which is not a bad thing. Interesting. The love interest seems to be the son of a sultan, which, you know, Nasir is as well. This character is a criminal who has a djinn bodyguard. Okay, I like that. She steals and deals in illegal magic and comes across the cowardly son of the sultan. She's blackmailed into finding an ancient lamp, so they have to work together. I'm sorry, I'm getting Sands of Aralia vibes, but I'm still super excited about it. I'm excited. I am so excited about this. Now, I do like the coloring on the original better because it's got more of some gold and sand colored tones, but the foiling on this hardcover, chef's kiss. I love it. I love it. So Fairyloot redeemed this box with this book. I'm so excited about this one. So excited about this one. And that wraps up my May unboxings. I'm getting a lot of these boxes and I'm gonna have to come to a point where I decide which ones I really like and which ones I don't. And I realized that in my unboxings these past 2 months, I haven't been giving my favorite and least favorite items like I've seen other people do. So I won't start that here, but in a few months, I think I will decide, I'll make up some sort of ranking and score and decide which of these are worth it, which am I gonna keep, which am I not going to keep. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.